Hello everyone, welcome back. And as expected, the PPI number came in a little bit hot than expected, than previously actually, because the consensus was already expecting higher than previously. Previously was 0% for both of them, for the PPI month over month and also for the core PPI month over month. And the consensus was for both of them 0.2% for the PPI and for the core PPI. Then we ended up having a huge difference from the consensus from the actual release. The actual release came in at 0.9%. That's correct, 0.7% higher than what was expected. And this is, being honest with everyone, this is huge. Okay, this is really big in a sense of on the PPI. The PPI, that it's the measure that it's the indicator that measures the producer price index. So the PPI, basically PPI stands for producer price index, and that measures the inflation for the producer. So that measures the inflation on the side of the manufacturers, on the side of the producer, that will, after the production being ended, they will sell that the product to a retail store, and then from the retail store, I and you and your family and everyone will be able to buy. So it's from wholesale to retail. So that's exactly what the PPI is. And right now we can see that even at the CPI came in line with the expectations this week on Tuesday, we do have a PPI that is much higher than what was expected. So that shows to me that for the month of July, most likely, and from the month of July to August, most likely the month of August will have passed on costs into the production for the retail purchases. Okay, so that talking about the retail, we do have retail sales and core retail sales released tonight at 10:30 p.m. The core retail sales is expected to be at 0.3% from previously 0.5%, so a 0.2% decline. And as the nominal retail sales is expected to be 0.6% from previously 0.6%, so no changes in a sense. Okay, so 0.6, it's really no big of a deal if it comes out to be as the consensus was expecting. Now, my big take is that with the PPI out was the actual most important release to drag the US dollar up, okay, and that just gives it a better opportunity to long Euro dollar, to long GBP USD, to short US dollar Japanese yen, because these are the type of releases that they don't alter in a sense. Okay, they did have the PPI higher, immensely higher than expected. It was 0.7% higher than what was expected to be. But the CME is still the same, haven't changed anything. Okay, so that's the most important thing that I want you guys to remember. It didn't change anything, and that's exactly why most likely we will continue to have a cut, and maybe even 2 to 3 cuts on the Fed for until December. Now, that's pretty much the wrap up of the week. I guess we saw that there is a certain movement of the Fed coming over and switching more to dovish, having a bit of more, I would say, flexibility into the rates, and looking more to cut than actually continue to pause. Most likely between 50 to 75 basis points, it's what we're going to be having until end of the year. Now, I hope you liked the week, of the cover of the week. We did the webinars on Tuesday to Thursday. So don't forget that next week we are also going to have the webinars from Tuesday to Thursday. And if you have any questions, bring those questions on, and don't forget to join the Telegram, because that's where I send the link to the to the webinar. Okay, so the link is on the description for the Telegram. We're already above 310 members, and that's pretty great. It has been quite of a journey so far, so come along and participate with this journey with us. Thank you so much. All have a great weekend, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up, and I see you on the next week. Bye bye.